to beautiful Las Vegas and the championships.
Now the orders will change a little bit, so look for a little change in how the game progresses. Appelgren is now hitting to Lee, where in the last game it was Lee was hitting to Appelgren.
Just missing the smack away. Appelgren. And you know, Will was seeded #1 in this tournament. Excuse me, Michael was seeded #1 in this tournament and lost a tough opening round battle, but now he's used to the paddle, he says, and he wants to win this pretty badly to get redemption.
He is one of the toughest competitors the table tennis world has seen, and in ping pong, I mean, everyone wants to win. There's prize money on the line, bragging rights, and beating Asia, that's something he's always enjoyed. Very strong play by Li Zhenxi.
Asia with the advantage here.
What great control by Appelgren, super feeling. Able to retrieve that net ball. He's even smiling, realizing that was a tough one.
But then he draws the error. Bottom of the net, 3-all. 4-3. Then Team Asia up by 2 now with a series of very impressive points.
Oh, a lucky net there by Drinkle. Good smack away there by Li Zhenxi.
Have you ever played Li Zhenxi?
He actually was my coach for the Olympics in 1992.
Unbelievable.
World-class player, one of the best Chinese of all time. Doesn't surprise me how well he's doing out here with not so much practice. You can see him, he's placing the ball all over. Just a real master of the game.
All about the placement, and with these sandpaper paddles, that's definitely a good strategy as well. You don't have to rip the ball every time.
Get the advantage, you want to hold on to it. Oh, nice play by Appelgren.
Inside out, smack away, finding the open side of the table. That cuts the deficit to 3 here in the second game.
Again, super finesse.
That looked like an instant replay. Sorry to an old friend, not quite. Team World hanging tough.
Right idea to try to get that down the line. These teams are neck and neck right now. You see Appelgren giving some advice, possibly telling him whether he's going to be offensive or play a control ball on the serve return. Oh, very strong play by Appelgren. Oh, Hensel with the lethal serve there.
Very tough serve. It's coming down to the wire here in the second game.
You can see Li Zhenxi showing his coaching skill, giving tips to his partner. Oh, beautifully placed forehand off the serve. It looks so simple, but the placement.
Game point for Team Asia to even it up here in doubles.
Oh, and an edge ball to deuce it up.
Unbelievable.
They had the .1, and Appelgren, the magician, managed to get that ball onto the table one more time.
And the house is going crazy here in Vegas. Check it out.
Barely getting his racket on the ball, but look at it, just sneaks in.
And that's what ping pong's all about. 10-all here. Amazing drama.
Oh, excellent play. Great court sense by the world team to get the ad.
An off-balance forehand draws the long ball, and all of a sudden a game point to go up 2-0 here. Things are getting very exciting in doubles.
Uh-oh.
2-point ball.
Going for a 2-point ball.
One of the great additions to this tournament. Either team has the 2-point ball.
Oh, what a return by Lee Zhenxi, taking a net ball, keeping it in play.
Amazing turn of events here. 12-11, now game point for Asia.
Lee Zhenxi giving some advice on the serve. Using the pen holder grip. Whoa, and that ball caught the edge.
Unbelievable winner there for Lee as Team Asia hangs tough and evens it at 1 game apiece here in the Marco Polo Cup.
Knotted up at 1 game apiece, both teams look to take advantage in Marco Polo Cup doubles action. But Team Asia was its own worst enemy in Game 3 with a barrage of errors.
That one sails long, so Team World in control here in game number 3.
On game point, Team Asia's struggles continue with another forehand in the net.
And there it is, game number 3 goes to Team World. Appelgren and Drinkle in command here in the Marco Polo Cup.
We now rejoin action in Game 4, Team Asia ready to serve.
Oh, wonderful shot by Hensel.
Big smack away there, and he's starting to feel it on the forehand side.
Really working as a team. Lee with the shot out to the forehand, then the continuing inside out. Excellent team.
Team Asia definitely in control here in game number 4. And you mentioned doubles, the secret is communication.
You've really got to help set your partner up while at the same time between shots and between points, you can actually tell them what you're going to do. In volleyball, you see hand signals behind the back. In tennis, maybe they do the same thing. But you want to let them know whether you're going to go offense or control, and often where you're going to play the ball.
So Team World getting on the board here in game 4, 1-4 down. Appelgren and Drinkle.
The other element you'll see a lot in doubles is when you have a righty and a lefty for Team World, it's easy to get your forehands into play because they're on the inside of the team. It was on the other side with the Team Asia. Both right-handed players are going to have to move around a lot more to get those forehands in.
And Michael Appelgren continuing to work that inside-out forehand.
You can see Team Asia really have to move around each other from the backhand side, where the World team can just basically camp out on the backhands on each and just get the forehands on the middle.
Big smack away there from Lee, the veteran, stepping in and pounding that forehand, giving Asia a 3-point lead.
Again, anytime he gets a chance, bang, right to the forehand, direct point.
And it's not always how hard you hit it. The placement, the depth on that was just too tough to handle. Asia winning another point, up 7-3 here. Looking very good in game 4, but Asia's going to need it as they're down a point and 2-0 here in the Marco Polo. 2-1.
Beautiful redirection from Lee Zhenxi. That's a tough one.
It looks like that could have hit the table. You think it was a side?
It was a side. The umpire mentioned it was a side. If it hits the side of the table and goes down, you lose the point. If it hits the edge and goes up, you win the point. It looks like we're heading for a 5th and final game.
It does, and it's only fitting when you're dealing with 2 world champions and 2 number 1s from their respective countries like this matchup.
Oh, what an amazing redirection. Appelgren put a head fake to go out to the forehand and took it down the line.
Absolutely. Serious pace there, confusing the opponents.
At the very last second, you saw a redirect down the line.
That was such a last-second forehand winner. Once again, Asia, though, in control. They're up by 2.
Ooh.
Momentum on the side of Team World, though. And it looks like a timeout. Very good call. Hensel calling it. Wasting no time to take a breather here.
And Michelle Martinez has been a great cheerleader. And here you have Max from Russia, the winner of the inaugural event, explaining exactly where to serve and play that next ball.
And it's so nice to see all these countries joining together. We have an Australian being coached by a Russian.
And Japanese Kaz is stepping behind.
Absolutely.
Truly an international event. You've got the Korean and Filipino and Indian players cheering their team on in this Marco Polo Cup.
That's what sports is all about, and the wonderful sport of ping pong. Believe it or not, it's one of the most popular sports in the world.
Of course, we're all aware of the ping pong diplomacy, how it brought the U.S. and China together. Whoa, what a point.
A big smack away there from the veteran Appelgren. Team World hanging very tough. Up 9 all. Both teams just 2 points away from taking this game. And now a match point.
To go up 2-0 in the Marco Polo Cup. Oh!
And they get it the smack away from Appelgren and Drinkle as they win a nail-biter. 3-1, taking a 2-0 lead in the Marco Polo International event.
By far the best point of the match so far in the doubles. Both teams going at it from the backcourt, from the front court. Lee Zenchi with the defense. Hensel keeping it in play. Appelgren moving the ball around. Drinkle going for the forehand. Appelgren again moving it around. Lee somehow managing to keep it into play, and then out to the forehand. Appelgren with some power. And finally the point.
Well, congratulations, guys. A big win for Team World. It came down to the wire there in the 4th game. Paul and Michael, great win.
Yeah, thank you very much. It was pretty close there. I'm very nervous today.
And how did it feel to be playing with one of the best doubles players in the world?
It felt great, and I think that's why we came through in the end. You know, he's got a lot of experience in his bag, and hopefully we can go on and finish the team match as winners.
And to be here with some of the best players in the world, cheering each other on from so many different countries, it's really a special event. It must be nice to be part of it.
Yeah, very nice. And thank you to the audience. It was very nice to play for you here. You certainly like table tennis.
And also, final question, the Rumble is coming up, so that's definitely a different look at ping pong. Any predictions for the Rumble here? Team World versus Asia.
We're going to win.
They're going to win.
I think so too.
Uh-oh, a little trash talking here. That's coming up, the Rumble, so let's get a big round of applause for both teams. Appelgren and Drinkall's victory gives Team World a 2-0 advantage heading into the Rumble.